How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Platooning with Ronin 47R video. Here we've got WizardKen and mmaldrich. Check it out. Here's the thing. If I don't have the data to look at it, I can only go so far into that conversation. So here's my thought. Do I want to see more tanks added? Sure, it'd be fun. I would like to see the more modern stuff, yada, 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 have it go up through the timeline. However, there's got to be a line drawn where what's challenging for me is, because right now we have a two-tier spread, and if you have a tier that's 2 tiers lower than the other guy, and this guy has like a technological jump. I mean, you have like an M1 Abrams, you know what I mean? And it's just, you'll just clown other guys. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, the thing is, hang on. I want to, because I've thought about this for weeks. What if they made it so it's 11 through 15, and then you start moving up the timeline? But tier 10s cannot play with tier 11s, tier 9s cannot play with tier 11s, and you start... Because then you have the super experienced players, like like really good tier 10 players, instead of going in and trashing tier 8s.
Well, whatever they need to do to balance 11. It, long as it's balanced. I don't even know the answer. I just know the result, which is as long as it's balanced, because, you know, a 1980s tank, a 1990s tank versus themselves is one thing. A 1960s tank versus a 1980s tank would just be silly.
Well, like if they add the Challenger and the Challenger 2, the Panther 2.
Wait, Wiz.
I don't know.
Wait, Professor Wiz wants to say something. Hold on.
Because you're looking at all of these modern tanks as that they're superior in the sense of armor and different things like that. The only thing superior really is the technology and the ammo that they're using. The armor is still pretty much the same.
No.
Well, no, there's electronic suites. I mean, the whole thing is just like infrared came out in the 80s, and it's just nuts.
But the thing is, you're still thinking that this is kind of like a War Thunder kind of thing. This is World of Tanks. So they're not going to have this infrared thing. They're not going to have this. You know, the only thing they would do if they would add those tanks in there is they would put their stats in there. They would put the type of gun they have in there, the ammunition they use, and that's it. None of this radar system that can bomb them, or like if someone shoots at me, like, you know, the Israeli tanks right now, if they get shot at by a missile, they have an automated thing that blows the missile up before it comes near the tank. I mean, that stuff like that is not going to be in the game. Not going to be in the game.
The only problem I have
I'm gonna need help
with that, I'm dead. I got
him.
Oh, thank you, Ronin. You killed it for me.
I got lucky.
The only problem I have is if they do stuff like that, certain tanks are gonna be super overpowered. For example, Challenger 2. It has armor that is made to withstand everything. So what happens if, or better yet, if it's a prototype tank, they don't know the exact armor and gun specifications for the tank.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing, is like, it's just like here. I mean, the E100s, they didn't have any specifications and stuff like that. They've seen chassis. But, I mean, pretty much a lot of it is just kind of guessing and using historians of what possibly could have been the barrel or the gun of that type. I mean, the Waffle E100, it was just an imagination, but yet it's in the game. So, I mean...
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm wondering, like, where do you draw the line for tanks? I mean, do you just use... Because I know Japan, I don't think, is building very many tanks there.
Oh, man, I bounced off the E75.
They use a lot of... from when I read up on and stuff like that, they do build tanks, but they pretty much base them off of the Russian, you know, like the T-54s and stuff like that. And
Russian.
They kind of
I know
base
the
them
French
off of
have an awesome tank. The French have the Panther 2. The British have the Challenger. We have the Abrams. Russia has the T-90 now, I believe. I don't remember. Japan,
oh my gosh. I got stuck on a stupid... Oh my goodness, that's stupid.
Modern Japanese tanks. Oh, they're basically like... Okay, here we go.
T-71's chewing me up.
Yeah, I'm dead. I just died, buddy. I had 2 surrounding me. I was trying to protect the flag.
Tanks. for modern day. Just look.
Oh,
Wow.
thanks, artillery.
Ooh,
Yikes.
artillery.
So pretty much my thoughts
Dang
on
it.
this, because I've always wondered whether they would put bigger tanks in and stuff like that. As long as they keep doing like they're doing, like even if a tier 10 went against a tier 11 or tier 12, okay, we'll just say that. The thing is the advancement of technology, the way it's been going from tier 1 all the way up, hasn't been huge significant differences, or at least they...
All right, folks, as usual, we're talking about random things and what ifs, and conversations just go on, and it's always fun just hanging out and chewing the fat with friends. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, if you are receiving this transmission, you are one of the 47 Ronin, and I will catch you later.